Nothing is free in this world. Fighting for your dreams is no exception. We all have to pay some price to achieve that. It's been over a year now since my team and I have been fighting for our shared dream, the Mage Slayer. And throughout these past years, the biggest challenge we've faced has always been the cost involved in pursuing this dream. In this video, I'll be sharing the story of how we developed a prototype while struggling against a formidable monster that haunts every indie game project: cost. Currently, our team doesn't have a 3D artist, so we've hired a freelance 3D generalist to take on two critical tasks: creating character models and animations. Unlike having a dedicated 3D artist as a core team member, when working with freelancers, the most important thing to keep in mind is the complexity of the product and the number of revisions allowed. These factors come with certain limits, and exceeding them increases costs. 3D modeling in the market is not cheap. Therefore, our approach at this stage is to create models and rigs for basic characters, and then modify those models to create different characters by changing details. These details can include textures, colors, character size, or the size of certain body parts, like turning a slim belly into a pot belly, regular cheeks into chubby cheeks, short hair into long hair, and so on. Although we are not completely satisfied with this model, this is the best option to save costs and shorten the time to complete the prototype. As for animation, we've minimized the creation of new animations. Instead, we bought animation packs from the marketplace and retargeted them to our characters. Since the character rigs in these packs differ significantly in proportions compared to the ones in our game, we encountered quite a few errors. However, we eventually figured out how to fix them by having the freelancer adjust the rigging. We do pay for a brand new animation, but only when the animation packs we own lack a crucial animation necessary to ensure good game feel. For example, when it comes to the character's basic attack, they are divided into two types: light attack and heavy attack. Most of available animations are fast-paced, so our team had difficulty designing the heavy attack mechanic. At that point, there was no choice but to select a few animations we thought were suitable and have the freelancer adjust the timing to give a sense of power to the heavy strikes. However, since we still missed one more animation to complete the heavy attack combo, we had to commission a new one. This is when we need to be careful. As I mentioned before, since the number of revisions allowed when working with freelancers is limited, to save time and cost, the key is to have a clear and accurate reference that is close to our idea. With limited time and budget, the saying "no difficulty, no discoveries" came into play. I ended up performing an attack move myself, trying to match the previous two attack animations while ensuring it looked good and created a solid game feel. Fortunately, since I know exactly what martial art is, I managed to complete this task in just a morning, and the result was quite satisfying.
มา
In addition, I have been fortunate to have the help from Tuấn, the 2D artist. Although he is not a 3D expert, he has a great sense of aesthetic, so whenever something is completed, he provides a lot of valuable feedback to ensure the visual of the game as good as possible. So, after a period that is neither too long nor too short, we've managed to add quite a few features to the game, especially the combat system with interactions between 3 elements of the 5 elements theory: metal, fire, and earth. For more details about the game's improvements over this time, you can check out a separate video I made about this topic. I will leave the link in the description below.